Hey, what's up, everybody? This is 2 Liter J. This is the Sacramento Truth Movement. I'm back with another short video. You could probably call this a tutorial. I've had a few Discord DMs about a video I uploaded a few days ago, mirrored from Mudahar, Some Ordinary Gamers. If anybody doesn't know that channel, I advise watching him. You know, regardless if he's not a truther, in the hindsight, he still drops a lot of truthful knowledge regarding like tech, games, the media, dark web content, and just like ad blockers, malware, viruses, and stuff that can affect you and things that you would need to know. So I get a lot of my info from that channel. I've trolled him, a little bit in the past, but regardless of that, he's very informative, and I advise watching him. But recently, just the last video on this channel in the library of recent content, he's mentioned that there's a Israeli mercenary spyware agency. I'm not gonna say nothing because I don't want it to pop up in the algorithm. Oh, this person's mentioning this. But regardless, even if it's like a higher echelon sort of thing that the government uses, to pay for illegally, by the way, it's still good to know, because this can happen to just your average day Joe, such as myself. Even though maybe not a lot of people realize, I'm just like a basic dude doing all this, which I am. There's a lot of people that don't have a channel. They may post something on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or somewhere else, and this can affect them by just the wrong person going through a search, and then here you are, they see who you are, and then it is bad for business. But a new way that they are targeting people is through ads, not even by clicking on any ads, just viewing them. So like how I have my screen here, let's say Now Brief right here is a TikTok ad, or a ad for graphic designers, or an ad for Timberland shoes, or an ad to purchase something from Temu, or some sorts of that. Maybe like a porn ad or some. Just by viewing that, it installs malware, and it has a remote, probably Trojan.
If I click on it, or if my phone automatically kicked on it, that's it. Bye-bye. RAT, remote administration tool, inside an image.
And it has a remote, probably Trojan, that sends live data of everything that you see on your phone. Like when you see in the pictures of Mark Zuckerberg smiling with tape over his camera laptop, this is the kind of thing that we're dealing with in the moment. So, regardless of this, short story summary that I'm giving here, I thought I would take the initiative to show people, the ad blocker that I use and how to make it convenient to use. Probably not a lot of people use, internet, like our Safari, but there's like other alternative web browsers to use, if you see what I'm saying. I'll probably touch on a VPN in a later video. I'll just probably keep this for the ad blocker, but I'll mention something at the end. And this is free, by the way, the ad blocker that I'm about to show, so you don't gotta pay no monthly or yearly fee. They do offer a VPN service, but I mean, the one that I use is more fluent to use, let's just say, and it's like $2 more, I believe, monthly for its service. But for the most part, yeah, let me pull this up. But as I was mentioning, a lot of people, download alternative web browsers like DuckDuckGo or something, but like they're still base browser they pull up, if you click on an ad from Discord or YouTube, it will take you through Chrome. That's the default. But the ad blocker that I use is Brave ad blocking browser, Brave browser. And it was mentioned in that video, and I thought a lot of people might not really know what to download. So this right here is free. This is probably one of the easier use ones. But you would want to do is once you're done downloading it, go to your settings. So you probably click right here. Click on the Brave icon. Click on the I forgot what it's called. The thing that looks like a reverse eye. I'm sorry. And so right here it will be defaults. You would want to click this, and usually it's probably set to either like Safari if you're probably on Apple devices, but on here it is Chrome. So you would want to make Brave your default browser. So like when you click on a link, it doesn't pull up to Chrome. And for here, you can't really delete Chrome. Maybe if you're on a PC or something, you could delete the application. I believe Brave also works on PC. So if you're like on Nexus Mods or Steam or something and you're getting ads, I believe this also disables it as well. Because I've been on Wikipedia and a few other places like Fandom that have ads, and I haven't got any using Brave. So, disable it from your phone. And, for the most part, Brave will function. I think it just copies the layout search results from Google, and I'll show you what that looks like. All right, yeah. So yeah, I did a quick search for a game that I've been watching lately that I'm gonna buy eventually once I get my PC loaded up. Manhunt. Takes by Rockstar Games and Rockstar North, the creators of Red Dead Redemption and Grand Theft Auto and Max Payne. It's off topic, but Manhunt takes place in the same universe as Grand Theft Auto, so you'll see like references and stuff, and as like GTA 3's happening simultaneously. There's like a snuff film being recorded in a nearby city with all these like hoods and this guy killing people and being betrayed. But yeah, so basically I was gonna use this for an example. This is Fandom. Now, normally when you click on Fandom using Chrome, you'll see like an icon down here that will like have an X, and it'll be some kind of like stupid ad for something irrelevant. And there's nothing here. We'll refresh it. Nothing here. And it functions pretty as I say, it's a search result app. It's a search engine, so it's gonna look like Google. But this is the one I use. It's free. Turn on Brave Rewards. Start using Brave Rewards. Let's see. Brave, Shield, 10 ads and other creepy things blocked. If this site appears broken, try Shields down. Give you like a rundown. They also got a VPN. If you want to check that out. But as I mentioned earlier, I already have a VPN. I don't use it because it messes with the house Wi-Fi. But I let some of my say moderators like LOP use it, and I use it out and about every now and then. I got multiple devices, so I just don't use it on the home Wi-Fi. But that's $11.99, and I think it also connects up to 10 devices, but it's just a better experience, as what I've heard. You can look up comparing Brave VPN compared to NordVPN, and I use NordVPN just to let everybody know that this is free. By the way, this right here, and this I thought this would be a pretty good setup. To go forward, to let people know what to use. security is always a number one thing. I'm ultra paranoid, so I like to have everything kept to myself for the most part. And I also have OCD, so I like everything to look a certain way before I publish it to the public. Such as this video, I was just gonna record a brief moment, but I thought I would vocally narrate this video. And so yeah, this is how to install Brave ad blocker plus the browser. Maybe recommend the VPN if you just want it all in one application. But for the most part, yeah, this is how to do it. And yeah, this is the Sacramento Truth Movement. And stay safe, be alert. The JWO, let's quote on Jesuit World Order, quoting Jesuit, NWO, Satanic World. I forgot even. I forget what I'm saying, but yeah, this is just to so the elitists don't just try tracking you with mercenary malware. So anyway, y'all, this is the Sacramento Truth Movement, 2 Liter J, and have a good night.
Checkmate right here, right? Blocked my accounts. Please have a word with yourself. Fucking go take your medication. Do fucking something. You get me? Straight up. So anyway, while we're here, so after the bot farm situation, right? I had an account from California, Santi Montego, or whatever it is. This fucking blue tick retard sends me a picture of himself, right? And I'm thinking, this guy comes from California or whatever it is, and he sends me a picture of himself. Now, guys, if anyone ever sends you a picture of themselves, don't click it, don't download it. That's all I'm going to say to you, because when people do this shit, they put J tags in, they put root loggers inside pictures, send the picture. Do you feel me? What do you know? These people are disgusting, man. And it's like, well, why are you sending me a picture of yourself, bro? What the fuck are you doing? Clearly you're doing something nefarious with the image. If I click on it, or if my phone automatically kicked on it, that's it. I buy a rat remote administration tool inside an image. No, you're okay. We go down it anyway.
Yo, everybody. What's going on? This is 2Liter J. This is the Sacramento Truth Movement. I'm doing this brief little interruption right here for this video. I just want to let everybody know that the last week or so, I've been working on a new Discord server. Like I eventually said I was going to make it. I finally got around to it. And now it's finally ready to go, ready to launch to the public. Everything is set up so far that I'm aware of. I got everything functional. I put a little bit of money into this to make it look aesthetically pleasing to me as possible. We got some personal bots in there now. We got a Rush Limbaugh bot and a few other things to find. Ready to grow the community once again. This is There Be Monsters Volume 3. So check it out. There's a link in the description. Take care. Now back to this.